So good morning everybody. Today I'm here to discuss about the it's a part 2 regarding leader and leadership qualities. So we'll go step by step. So last video we have stopped near the attributes of a leader or the qualities of a leader and the characteristics of a leader. Okay, or what are the strategies a leader should follow such that he will motivate others, he will inspire others. So basically today we are mainly discussing about the attributes of a leader, what are the qualities he should have, what are the strategies he should make, and what exactly the difference between the leader and the manager. All the leaders are manager, but all the managers are not the leaders. Very simple. Leaders, they have the presence of mind more rather than the managers who will just implement the laws and the rules, whatever there in the book, whatever the higher authorities have told him, they try to implement. Delegation will not be there in case of a manager. So we'll go step by step what are these things. So these are the two things which we are going to discuss today. So it will be very beautiful, and we'll also discuss about something about learning, fast learning. I'm very much worried about fast learning. We'll discuss about that also. So we go step by step. Now what are the attributes of a leader? So he should have a guiding vision. That means he will be having a followers. So he should have a guiding vision. Effective leaders know what they want to do. Effective leaders know what they want to do. Effective leaders don't know what they want to do and have the strength of character to pursue. Have the strength of character to pursue. Have the strength of character to pursue. Okay, so attributes of a leader. So guiding vision. Effective leaders know what they want to do and have the strength of character to pursue their objectives in the face of opposition, in spite of failures. The effective leaders establishes achievable goals. Very simple. We'll go. So what they're trying to say, the attributes of a leader, the leader should have a guiding vision. That means whatever the vision he is having, it should guide all his followers, all his lower authorities. Effective leaders know what they want to do. So firstly they will be knowing what they want to do and have the strength of character to pursue their objectives in the face of opposition and in spite of failures. See what they're saying? Very simple. So leaders should have a guiding vision. Effective leaders know that what they want to do. Okay, that means goals, and they have the strength of character. See, one more thing I just want to add here: the character. The psychiatry defines a character is the thing which a person does when he is alone and is not under any inhibition or any other excitement. Is the character. A person, for example, myself, Dr. Thipperudraswamy, I have written book on personality development system. I will give the example. So when I am alone, I don't have any inhibition and I don't have any excitement. At that time, what is the thing I am going to do, that determines my character. Okay, so they have the strength of character to pursue their objectives. Whatever the objectives they have put, they have the strength of character to pursue their objectives in the face of opposition. So many oppositions are there, no problem. They are able to get rid of their opposition in spite of failures. Also, they are effective. The effective leader establishes achievable goals. Well, he will put an achievable goals, not like something you cannot achieve it. You cannot put the goals something which you cannot achieve it. So very simple. So attributes of a leader. Leader should have a guiding vision. One first thing, and the second one is the leaders know exactly what they want to do, and the third thing which you have to remember is they have a strength of character. I already told you, character is the thing which we are going to do when we are alone or not under the influence of any of the influence or not under any of the inhibition, we don't have any inhibition or any exciting things. During that time, what we are, that determines our character. So, loyalty, trust, those are all characteristics of a positive personality person. Okay, we'll go step by step. Okay, so they know what they're trying to say, guiding vision. So they will have a guiding vision, they will have a goal, and they exactly know, effective leaders, they exactly know what they want to do and what they are doing, and they have strength of character in pursuing the objectives what they want to do, and in spite of failures and in spite of very strong opposition also, they are able to achieve their objectives. And last but not the least, they will have an achievable goals. Whatever the goals they will have, the goals will be achievable. Passion, they are the leaders, the effective leaders are passionate. They have a passion. Leaders believe in passionately in their goals. They believe passionately in their goals. They have a positive outlook on who they are, and they love what they do. Their passion for life is a guiding star for others to follow. Become their radiate promise. What they're trying to say, effective leaders believe passionately in their goals. Yes, they believe themselves, and passionately. Passion. I know all of you know about passion. For a person, for Sachin Tendulkar sir, playing cricket is his passion. Okay, likewise. Okay, and they have a positive outlook on who they are. Positive outlook on who they are, what they are exactly. Yes, I am a positive person. That outlook will be there, and they love what they do. They love what they do. Yes, what they're doing, they also know, and they know that they are positive, and their passion for life is a guiding star for others to follow. Their passion for life is a guiding star for others to follow because they radiate promise. Because their passion for life is a guiding star for others to follow because they radiate promise. So what they're trying to say, passionate, effective leaders are very much passionate about their goals. They have a positive look on themselves, and they love what they're doing, and their passion for life is a guiding star for other followers and the people who follow because they radiate promise. That means they keep their promise. Okay, and it will be passionate. Very simple. What they're trying to say, they will have a guiding vision. Effective leaders, and the effective leaders are passionate about their goals, and they have a positive outlook on who they are. They love what they do. Their passion for life is a guiding star for others to follow because they radiate the promise. Yes. Integrity. They will have an integrity because they know they are who they are. Effective leaders are also aware of their weaknesses. I already told you, make your weaknesses as your lifetime opportunities. They only make promises they can follow through on. They only make promises what they are follow through on. So they make achievable promises. They don't lie. That's what they're trying to say. Integrity is the important point which you have to remember. The effective leaders are aware of their weaknesses, and they'll make their weaknesses as their lifetime opportunities, and they only make promises they can follow through on. They keep their promises and they make achievable goals. Okay, honesty. Yes, honesty is also there. Honesty is an important character of leader. Leaders convey an aura of honesty in both their professional and their personal lives. Only thing that the leader will have is their leaders convey an aura of honesty in both their professional and their personal lives. Aura of honesty in both their professional and their personal lives. Trust. Effective leaders earn the trust of their followers. They earn the trust and act on behalf of their followers. They earn the trust and they act on behalf of their followers. So honesty, leaders convey an aura of honesty to both their professional and their personal lives. Okay, they have the aura of honesty both in their professional and personal life, and what they're trying to say in both in their professional and personal life, and or of honesty in both their professional and personal life. They maintain their integrity. That means that they are aware of their goals. Okay, they make achievable promises. They will have achievable goals. What is the possible, maximum possible from their side? They are going to promise. That what is maximum possible from their leadership, they will promise. That is what is called as integrity. They maintain the integrity and they have an aura of honesty in both professional and personal lives. And trust, will have the trust of the followers. They will have the trust of followers, and they say that they will have the trust of followers. That means trust of followers. They have the trust of followers and act on behalf of their followers. Yes. And they act on behalf of their followers. They will have the trust of their followers. Okay. They earn the trust of their followers. Yes. They act on behalf of their followers. We'll see what exactly is. Now we have discussed 5 things. One is the guiding vision they will have, and the other one is their passion. They are passionate about their goals, and they know who they are, and they love what they do, and they passion for life is a guiding star for others, and because of their radiate promise, the integrity, because they know that what they can do, and they are who they are, and they what is their weakness, and they make their weaknesses as their lifetime opportunities. They only make the promises which they can fulfill. And honesty, the aura of honesty both in their personal and the professional life, the trust. Effective leaders earn the trust of their followers and act on behalf of their followers. Yes. Earn the trust of their followers. They earn the trust of their followers and act on behalf of their followers. That's also there. Curiosity. Curiosity, leaders and learners. Curiosity, they are very much curious. They are the learners. They wonder about every aspect of their charge. Every aspect of their charge, and they find out what they need to know in order to pursue their goals. What they need to know in order to pursue their goals. What they're trying to say. So the leaders will have a guiding vision. They are passionate people. They are passionate about their goals, and they make achievable promises. Integrity. They maintain the integrity of their followers, and they know what they are and how positive they are. They love their work. Okay, and they help the others. And integrity. They maintain the integrity, trust, and honesty, or of honesty in both professional and personal life, and they maintain the trust of the followers, and they're very much curious people, and they wonder what every aspect of their charge, what is their every aspect of their charge. They found out what they need to know in order to pursue their goals. They find out what they need to go in order to pursue their goals. Okay, they find out what they need to go in order to pursue their goals. That is very, very important. Okay, they found out what they need to go in order to pursue their goals. That is very, very important. Next, risk. Effective leaders take a calculated risk when necessary to achieve their objectives. Curiosity, the leaders are learners, and I already told you they are able to teach and ready to teach and ready to learn. They wonder about every aspect of their life, their charge, and found out what they need to know in order to pursue their goals. What exactly they need to know in order to pursue their goals. Risk. Effective leaders take a calculated risk when necessary to achieve their objectives. If a mistake is made, the effective leader will learn from the mistake and use it as an opportunity to explore the other avenues. They are very much curious people. They are the good learners, and they wonder about every aspect of their charge, and they found out the way they need to know in order to achieve their goals. And the risk, they take a calculated risk. See, in the business, they will be taught about minimum risk and maximum benefit. Minimum risk and maximum benefit. So the leaders will be like that. They are the minimum risk maximum benefit that is possible with the leaders. They take minimum risk. You always remember, they say you need to take a risk, everything. Yes, correct. But you need to take a minimum risk, calculated risk, and maximum result, maximum benefit, maximum profit. Minimum risk, maximum benefit. Minimum risk, maximum possible things. Okay, you have a maximum result. That's what they say. Leaders take a calculated risk, minimum and calculated risk. Okay, but the necessary to achieve their objectives. If a mistake is made, the effective leader will learn from the mistake and use it as an opportunity to explore other avenues. Dedication. The effective leader is dedicated to his or her charge. The effective leader is dedicated to his or her charge and will work assiduously on behalf of those following. Dedication. What they are trying to say? The effective leader is dedicated to his or her charge. Is very much dedicated and will work assiduously on behalf of those following. And the leader gives himself or herself entirely to the task when it is necessary. They give completely. That's what I'm trying to say. They put 100% effort. In other words, you can say they put 100% effort. Effective leader is dedicated to his or her charge and will work assiduously on behalf of those following. The leaders give himself or herself entirely to the task when it is necessary. Okay, that's what they're trying to say. Entirely to the task when it is necessary. Yeah. So dedication, the effective leader is dedicated to his or her charge and will work assiduously on behalf of those following. And the leader gives himself or herself entirely to the task when it is necessary. He gives himself or herself entirely to the task when it is necessary. That's what they're trying to say. So the leader gives himself or herself entirely to the task. They put maximum effort, maximum possible effort from their side. That's why. So they are dedicated. The leaders are dedicated. That you have to remember. Okay. The effective leader is dedicated to his or her charge and will work assiduously on behalf of those following. And the leader gives himself or herself entirely to the task when it is necessary. Charisma. So this may be on the one attitude that is the most difficult to cultivate. It conveys maturity, respect for your followers, yes, compassion, a fine sense of humor, and a love of humanity. So see, this is very important for the leaders, love of humanity. And the result is that leaders have the capability to motivate people to excel. The leaders have the capability to motivate people to excel. That you have to remember. Okay. So charisma. So they may be one attitude that is very, very important, but most difficult to cultivate. So what it conveys means you should have a maturity, respect to your followers, okay, and compassion. You should be compassionate about your profession, and a fine sense of humor and a love of humanity. Humanity, I already told you, helping the others who is not at all your relative, is not at all your friend, whom you don't know anything about that person, but you are going to help him. Only reason for helping is because he is a human. That is what is humanity, love for humanity, that every leader should have. The result is that leaders have the capability to motivate the people to excel. They have the capability to motivate the people to excel. That you have to remember. So charisma is a very difficult thing to cultivate. It conveys maturity, respect for the followers, compassion, fine sense of humor, love to the humanity. Humanity, I already told you, humanity means helping the person who is not your relative, who is not your friend, who is not your enemy also, whom you don't know anything. That is the humanity. The result is that leaders have the capability to motivate people to excel. That you have to remember. The next thing which you have to remember is they have the capability to motivate. They have the capability to motivate. That is very, very important. They have the capability to motivate people to excel. Listening. Leaders listen. This is the most important attribute of all. Listen to your followers. Listening. Leaders listen. This is the most important attribute of all the leaders. Listen. I always say leaders should listen. Listening is a very, very important thing. You almost say 90% of your problem, 90% for the solution for your problem in your relationship is listening. You first come listen to him completely, whatever he say, then you react. Okay, listen to your followers. That's very important. Yes, so I will just want to revise. Okay, CLCR. Okay. So the mnemonic for the attributes of a leader is that you have to remember. The mnemonic is, so you can take it as the first attribute of a leader is guiding vision. Okay. The next, you should be having passionate. You should be passionate about your goals, integrity, honesty, and trust. Yes. And curiosity, yes. Risk, okay. Calculated risk you should take. Dedication, yes. Charisma and listening, yes. So these are the attributes of a leader. So you should remember 10. So 10 attributes of a leader you should remember. Yes. Okay. Yes. What they're trying to say. So I remember it as GP, VP, TCR, DCL. GP, TCR, DCL. What is this GP? G stands for the guiding vision. Okay. GP, TCR, DL. 1 second. Yeah. This you have to remember. What they're trying to say. Attributes of a leader. So the leader should have, what are the main attributes, the main characteristics of a leader? That's what they're trying to say. The main characteristics of a leader are 10 main characteristics, you can say attributes of a leader are. First, I remember it as GP, TCR, DCL. This stands for guiding vision. He should have a guiding vision. Whatever the vision he has, he should guide his followers. He's not a simple person. Okay, so he should guide his followers. That's what I'm trying to say. It's absolutely correct. He should guide his followers. Guiding vision. He should have a guiding vision. Yes. P stands for passionate. He should be passionate. Have a passion. He should be passionate about his goals. He should know what he is, what he can do, what are his followers, what they can do. That you should know. That is what is called as. He should be passionate. He should be passionate about his goals. GP. H stands for honesty. I stands for honesty. He will be having an aura of honesty both in the profession as well as personal life. Leaders will have an aura of honesty. The next comes, which you have to remember, is integrity. I already told you. He is the person that he maintains the integrity in the group. That's what integrity in the group. That is integrity. And trust. He will have the trust of his followers. Trust. Curiosity. He will be very much curious about the new things and he is able to learn them. And he is a fast learner. Leader is a fast learner. We'll discuss about what is this fast learning and now. We'll discuss about it later. If not, I can discuss it now only. Okay. What is this fast learning? So learn. Okay. TC curiosity. He's a fast learner. Very much curious and he understands and learns faster. And he is very much curious about his goals. Much focused person. And next we have to remember is TC, a risk. Leader will take a calculated risk. Minimum calculated risk he will take and he will Minimum risk, maximum result. Minimum risk, maximum result. Minimum risk, maximum benefit. Minimum risk, maximum profit. What is this? Business people think. I mean, all their rule. Main rule in the business is minimum risk, maximum profit. Minimum risk, maximum benefit for the administrators. Minimum risk, maximum result for the employees. So these leaders will take a calculated risk and they will achieve more result. That's what they are trying to say. So minimum risk and maximum result. TCR, DCL. D stands for dedication. The leaders are very much dedicated. If you want them, they will give you 100% of their effort. 100%. Okay. TCR, DCL. DC again stands for L for listening, and C stands for charisma. Yes, charisma. What is this charisma? Karishma Kapoor. Yeah. So just I simply have taken the name Karishma Kapoor. Charisma. Some charismatic person. What do you say it as? Charismatic person. Charisma that he should have. Very difficult, but what they say, it's possible only with good leaders. Very difficult to cultivate. It's not charisma or whatever you say. It won't come on one single day. It is a day by day process. First thing, and it's mainly whenever they are speaking about charisma and all, you should facial expressions. See, when you are happy, you say happy. Okay, and when you are sad, you show it on your face that you are sad. Okay, and when you are angry, you show it on your face you are angry. Okay. Astonishing. So just by facial expression, you need to control your lower officials when you are a good leader. So that's what they're trying to say. It's a difficult thing, but only thing it can be achieved by you having the maturity and respect for your followers, sense of humor, and they have the result. They believe in themselves, they believe in the followers, and they definitely achieve the success. That's what is charisma. And DCL stands for listening. Remember, 99% of the solution for any problem in the relationship is by listening. If you're husband and wife, if you're quarreling, first you listen whatever your wife is saying, and you listen to whatever your husband is saying. Completely you listen to him. Okay, then that will solve your problem. So that's what we are trying to say. So this is what is about your yes. The next thing which you have to remember is what is known as. So before that, I just want to know, leaders are the very fast learners. I was telling, leaders are the very fast learners. Why they are fast learners? That you have to remember. Leaders are the fast learners. I told. Yeah. Why they are the fast learners? Because yeah. Yes. Earlier they used to say, so IQ and everything is that it was main. That is what main thing which is responsible for the intelligence and active performance, active working skills. And this they have been studied also. They have studied it in foreign countries also, that these experiments regarding fast learning. See, remember. See, what I'm trying when I'm trying to say about the fast learning, you have to remember about two things. Fast learning. This is especially required. Remember, this is especially required for the small children, okay, and the school childrens. And also, I already told leaders and learners, good learners. When you are a leader, you need to learn new things also, such that the people will be there, they will be following. You need to teach them. So you yourself have to update your knowledge. You yourself have to update your skills. No one will come to you, and that's what I was trying to tell you. Leaders are the effective learners, and they are the effective teachers also, and they know what they need to learn and what they need to understand, what they need to do to achieve their goals. That's what they're trying to say. Okay, so leaders. The fast learning. Earlier, someone told, I don't know exactly who has told it, and they're saying that the main thing which is needed for fast learning is 10,000 hours zone. I think I saw it in some video also. I've seen that in some book also. Effective learning something. So they say it as an effective learning. I would rather say it as an fast learning or effective learning. No problem. If you use the word fast learning is also same. Effective learning is also same. So, but the thing which is very important in this fast learning is you need to understand what exactly is this fast learning is all about. The fast learning is, so when you learn about something, for example, so you take yourself as an example. So when you are thinking about the students, school students, they need to learn about writing. We'll go step by step. So from the lower to higher level, we'll discuss what exactly these things are, fast learning and all. So, writing is one of the major and important skill in the school days. And I need to tell my story. In school days, that in UKG, and my mother has written my homework, and my class teacher saw that, and she told that your handwriting is not this much beautiful. You have made someone to write your homework. Who is that? And unfortunately, even both of my sisters and we studied in the same school, and they called my sister. My elder sister, she came and she told, in the home he won't read and write, he will be simply playing and watching TV. So my mother has written, he will force my mother, and for eating he will say, if you write my homework then only I will eat, or else I won't eat. Like that I used to say in my UKG, LKG. Okay, and my mother has written my homework. It is a very, there they used to give 4 lines, and for English 4 lines, 2 lines for Kannada, and something like that. And for Hindi also 3 lines, something like that it is there, and it's very difficult. It's very very irritating that to write those things. I don't know. That's why my handwriting is very bad. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is, but what is important is legibility. Your handwriting is legible, very very. That is what matters, rather than a beautiful or some handwriting. All are same, but if your handwriting is really beautiful, I mean, you will get more marks definitely. The readers will be impressed by your handwriting. So extra marks will be there for the students. I'm trying to say, not only in your first PUC, second PUC, 10th, but it also applies in the professional also. So it will, if your handwriting is very beautiful and very legible, you are making the examiner easy in correcting. So he'll be happy, and he will give +1 for all the questions if your handwriting is very good. So why I told this means to know the importance of handwriting for the students. Now the thing which is very important is, if you are doing, if you are writing, you are doing the handwriting. So I was very calm in writing those 4 lines, 2 lines, and very much calm. So I got scoldings. So why I am discussing means, it's common. See, it's nothing like, it is common in those ages. It is common, and remember, when we are young, we tend to make mistakes. Why? Because we don't know the exact picture of life, because we are poor in our experience. So that's why. But if you repeat it, if you keep on repeating your mistakes, if you keep on doing the same thing, then it is wrong. But when you realized your mistake and you are not repeating it, then it is 100% good. Then it is 100% good for the society. That you have to remember. Okay. So fighting against something bad is a different issue. Okay. But what I am trying to say, when we are young, we tend to make mistakes because we don't have the clear picture about the life, the clear picture about the world. Okay, so we tend to make mistakes. So mistakes, that's a common thing. Okay, But later on, I told you, in my high school and all, when I used to get scolding because of my handwriting, I used to write 5 times. I told you 5 times, 6 times, and I did. So that's what. When you yourself will decide you have to improve you need to improve your handwriting, you will improve. That's what I'm trying to say. Leaders are like that. They themselves, no one is there to tell them this is your mistake. No, they make their weaknesses as their lifetime opportunities. They know leaders. They know completely about themselves. They know what is their drawbacks, what is their importance, what is their positive things, what is their negative things. Everything they know about themselves as also about the others also. So now, effective learning or fast learning. Fast learning, see, which is very important, especially for the students while learning. There are 5 major steps in fast learning. 5 major steps in fast learning. So I give you an example. So when you are students, you will have the thing called as handwriting, improvement of handwriting. So what is this is a major skill. I would rather say it as a major skill. The smaller skills are, first you write capital A, practice writing capital A, capital A. Second is small a, small a, small a. Next is capital B. 4 lines you have written, everyone has written 4 lines, okay. I'm just giving the example. So what I am trying to say here is, the major skill is improving your handwriting. When the teacher dictates the notes, you need to write it correctly without any spelling mistake, neatly. That is what is the major skill. The minor skills or the smaller skills are writing A, capital letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G till Z, and small letters A, B, C, D till Z, and later writing words. Later writing the sentences, later writing the paragraph, later writing the pages, later writing the chapters, later writing the books. So I am trying to say, to have a major skill, for any major skill, there will be minor skills. In other words, common one language, there will be smaller. Some bigger skill is there, that means there will be smaller skills. So they divide like that. Okay. And people say that the 10,000 hour rule is not applicable now, it's older. 20 hours rule you should apply. 20 hour rule. Any skill, however bigger the skill is, however difficult your skill is, but the smaller minor skills and majors, first you learn the minor skills. For example, writing alphabet A, B, C till Z in the small letter, capital letter, word. Next is letters, sentences, paragraph, chapters. Now, when you write something, for example, from 10 pages, 20 pages, exams, when you're writing exams, your handwriting will be legible, it will be beautiful, and it will be, there won't be any spelling mistakes. That is what is the major skill. Okay, major skill for learning. So what they are trying to say, the psychiatrist says that to learn the major skills, you should be learning the minor skills, and when you learn the minor skills, the major skill is very easy, and you have, in other words, you have simplified your major skill. The basic rule is, in fast learning, you should simplify your major skill. In other words, I can say, this is an example for the students. For the administrator, for example, he need to plan an event. Administrator or a leader, you rather think it as a leader, he should plan an event in an organization. He should plan to do it. So what he has to do, the first thing that he does is, major skill is doing an event. Doing a cultural event in an organization is a major event. Minor skills are First, you decorate your stage, motivate the students, decor and tell the dress coding for the students, tell the students, tell the staffs, colleagues what exactly these are. So you divide the major skill into smaller skills and minor skills, and you learn all the minor skills, and then you construct a major skill. Then it will be successful and easy for you learning. That's what they're trying to say. Okay, so with this basics, we'll think about fast learning or effective learning. So some books say it is fast learning, some speakers say it's fast learning, and some books say it is effective learning, and even some speakers say it is as an effective learning. All are same. Just remember, this is very much important. Can we make bigger skills like this? Yes, but 20 hours rule is a general. Okay, if focused, okay, you should be focused to 20 hours continuously, then only it is possible. Okay, so we'll discuss what exactly these things are, but we'll go step by step. So is fast learning or effective learning? Okay, so what you need to know is there are 5 major steps in your fast learning. What are they? The first thing which you have to remember is you need to fix up your goal. Fix up your goal. What exactly you want to do? You need to fix up your goals. What are those goals? For example, goals. What are your goals? My goal is to make a Guinness Book of World Record in the longest speech marathon by speaking on personality development system for more than 100 hours. This is my goal. Can I achieve it? Yes, definitely. I am confident about it, and I will definitely achieve. So what are the this is a major skill. I say it as a major skill. What are the minor skills you have done? Yes, I will take rest for 5 minutes in after 1 hour of talk. Yes, I will take half an hour rest for after about 15 hours of talk, and after about 27 hours to 28 hours of talk, I will take about 3 to 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Likewise, I am going to do continuously for 5 to 6 days. 5 to 6 days. Is it possible? Yes, definitely it is possible. So what better you can do for that? So you need to understand one thing, that is, you divide the major skill into smaller skills and the minor skills, and you keep on doing the minor skills and learning these minor skills. In turn, you will be learning the major skills. Okay. So what are those 5 major steps? So goal, fix the first step in fast learning or effective learning is fix up your goals. Fix up your goals. Decide what goal exactly. So doing the Guinness Book of World Record as in the longest speech marathon is by speaking about personality development system is my goal, definitely. Second thing which you have to remember is deconstruct your skills. That's what I said. Major skill, deconstruct your skills. Major skill, minor skill. First, you divide the major skill into minor skills. Yes. For example, in cricket, it's the best. People will, when you give the example of cricket, they will understand the things very fast. So that's why I always give the example of cricketers and cricket players and cricket, because it will be more effective, plus because they are more famous people, and it will be more easy for the people to understand, including the children's. The concept is to become a good batsman. You need to learn running, because you need to run between the wickets. Okay, that is very important. And the second thing which you have to do is you need to practice the batting skills. What exactly these batting skills are? Straight drive, cover drive. Okay, those things you need to practice. And next, what you have to do, you need to improve. So the minor skill is, first is running, second is fitness second, third is the practice of batting. Okay, cover drive, straight drive, those you practice those things. Again, for the bowler, running, fitness, and putting the ball in line and length. What length he has put, what line he has put, that is very important for the bowler. So why I'm trying, these are minor skills. You practice first putting the ball in a correct line. First you need to practice. Putting the ball in of correct line, that you have to practice. So line and line. Then you need to practice your running. Okay, you need to have a strength of your hand. Okay, that those muscles you need to strengthen. The strength of your hand. Those things you need to understand. Okay, that is very important rather than anything else. So what exactly? First you need to fix up your goals. Second is deconstruct your skill. Deconstruct. One major skill is there. You deconstruct it into minor skills. How many skills possible? See, I always say it's you yourself. For any success, any key to success, you yourself have to prepare the key for your success. It is your race, it is your life, it is your success. You need to handle it, and you need to improve, you need to maintain rather than anyone else. I already told you, my book on personality development system is there to teach me what better I can do, what exactly I can do. If you are a swimmer, it will teach you the depth of an ocean. If you are a bird, you are flying in the sky, it will tell you the height of the sky. Books, motivational speakers, they exactly tell you that. The rest everything you need to do. No one else will help you. That's what they're trying to say. So you need to deconstruct your skills. First you fix up your goal. Second step is deconstruct your skill. And the third one is researching. See, searching, researching. So yes, this you have to remember. Invention is different and researching is different. Someone has searched, for example, Newton's laws of motion. Yes. The third law, every action will have an equal and opposite reaction. Researching is searching around that law. What exactly it is saying, what exactly it defines, what exactly these things are. That is called as reconstruction or research. You need to research. Third step is research. First, fix up your goal. First step. Second step, deconstruct your skill. So major skill, minor skills. You make your skill, divide it into minor skills, and first you become good in the smaller skills or minor skills. Later, ultimately, you will achieve the major skill. Effective. You learn major skill. And researching. What exactly I can do researching? You buy it using the DVDs, internets, TVs, okay, YouTube, okay. You can research what exactly the things, how they have defined it, what exactly these things are. When you apply it and you understand better. Especially for the students, earlier we don't know, because of this 4G, everyone will be having the 4G phone and the 4G internet. In the YouTube, you go for most of the medical students. Since I am a microbiologist, I always tell my students, go and see the animation of malaria, how the malaria spreads. All the students, when they read the books, they are not able to understand malaria better, not able to understand because it's somewhat complicated. But when they have taken the medical seat, I think they are clever enough to understand by reading books. But if you have a doubt, you go to YouTube. So many animation videos are there regarding spread of malaria, pathogenesis of malaria. So why I'm trying to say these things means that's what matters. Effective learning, research. Do the research. Papers, newspapers, magazines. You do the research, and that is very important in your sub-skills learning, understanding and self-correcting yourself. So understanding and self-correcting. So you need to understand and self-correct. So this is very important. This is the problem with the people who are already achieved the success. So definition of success, again subjective. The people who have taken the MBBS seat are successful according to me. The people who have taken an MBBS seat on merit in the government colleges are successful. The people who have taken a seat in the private college also are successful, better than some other people. And also the people who have taken MBBS seat in the management are also successful because they are able to pay and they are able to take the MBBS seats. So you need to learn more. That's what I'm trying to say. First is the in fast learning or effective learning, what you need to do. First thing, you need to fix up your goals. Yes. Next, you need to deconstruct your skills, major and minor skills. Researching by using DVDs, TVs, internets, and other papers. And the main thing is you need to understand the things better, and you need to correct yourself. When you are in the success or when you are near the success, there is no one there is there to help you, correct you. You need to correct yourself and move on. That's what they're trying to say, that you have to remember. Remove the barrier to practice. Remove the barrier to practice. Remove the barrier to practice. What exactly these barriers are? See, in researching, the most people fail in fast learning or effective learning. In the research step, they will fix up the goal. Second, deconstruct skill. That is also they will do. In researching, most of the people fail because of procrastination. Okay, procrastination. It is killing the time. It is killing the time. What exactly you can do to prevent that? When you have you have done a sufficient research, when you have achieved a sufficient goal in researching, the procrastination you can prevent the procrastination. What exactly you need to do? You need to prioritize your tasks. Prioritize which tasks should be given the maximum importance. First, second, third. Prioritize it. Strategies, time management strategies will prevent the procrastination rather than anything else. So procrastination is the time killing, where they waste time. When go to internet for research, they see other unwanted things and do their time waste. That's what is called as procrastination. And remember, procrastination is most of the people fail because of procrastination. Most of the people are they don't understand the things better because of procrastination. So main reason for the failures is procrastination. Okay, that you have to remember. And the second thing which you have to remember is procrastination. The second thing which you have to remember is procrastination is very, very bad. It is most common in the youngsters, especially. That too because of the Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram. People, they see what things, they waste their time. That's why I'm trying to say how you can strategize, prioritize. Yes, does I have to give Facebook any importance? Does I have to give any WhatsApp very much important for me? So you give time. Facebook in one day, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the afternoon, 5 minutes in the evening, and 5 minutes in the night. Just 5 minutes. That's it. More than that, I cannot see. That's what you strategize. Again, the time management strategies. Again, it's a different issue, and the people, they are very much worried about these time management strategies. And also, it's better I'd rather say it as time management strategies. Again, it's 10 to 12 to 15 hours talk. Time management strategies that we will discuss later. But here in the success, that is fast learning or quick learning or effective learning, so the procrastination is banned. Okay, and the first thing, fix up your goal, deconstruct your skill, researching, and remove barrier to practice. How you can do? That's what I'm telling on procrastination. For example, when you're preparing for your exams, especially for the students, I'm telling, and I already told you, I am mainly worried about the doctors, that do the MBBS students, postgraduates, junior doctors, residents. That you have to remember. The first thing which you have to remember in case of remove your barriers of practice is you need to overcome the barriers whatever possible there in achieving your success. What exactly these barriers are? For example, procrastination is a barrier. So you fix up the time for those things. Okay. Then eating. Some people have the habit of eating more. Okay. Anytime while reading, also they will be having of eating habit of eating the chips. Okay, and they will be having the habit of drinking cold drinks. Okay, those things. Okay, barriers. Some people, I mean, not students, some doctors or some senior, they have the habit of smoking or alcohol. So you need to avoid it. Fix it mentally. No, I'm not going to smoke. I'm not going to take alcohol. I'm not going to take any cold drinks during this time. At least 20. I mean, continuously 3 hours I'll read. After that I'll see. Likewise, you need to prepare yourself. The barriers you overcome. That's what they're trying to say. The fourth step is overcoming your barriers. Next is brief commitment to 20 hours of focus practice. So barriers to practice you need to remove, and pre-commit to 20 hours of focused practice. Pre-commit to 20 hours of focused practice. So here the fifth step is mainly focus. How much focus you are, how much possibly you can do the things better. Okay, that's what is called as focus. You need to be more focused, you need to be more understanding, you need to be more effective. Then only you can learn fast, you can learn effectively. So now the major thing which you have to remember is, first is goals, yes. Second is the deconstruct your skills, major and the minor skill. Then researching. Then remove the barriers to practice and pre-commit to 20 hours of practice. So this will help you in achieving the learning, fast learning or effective learning. Very simple concepts, makes you very much this one, but you need to remember this. Okay. So, okay. Fast learning, effective learning, quick learning, 5 major steps to fix up your goal. Yes. Second is you need to deconstruct your skill in achieving your goal. Yes, major skill and minor skill. Next, you need to do the research, whatever possible sources you take, either internet or your Facebook or YouTube or the Wikipedia. Okay, anything. Okay, you Google. Okay, you Google it. Okay, then that's what is very important, other than anything else. And they say, yeah, that's what is very important rather than anything else. The next step, next thing comes to us is, first step, goal, fix up your goal, yes. Deconstruct your skill, yes. Researching, remove barriers to practice, and fifth one is pre-commit to 20 hours of focused practice. So you learn the skill, whatever maybe the skill, however bigger, however difficult the skill will be. If you do a pre-commit to 20 hours of focused practice, you are able to do a good, you are able to learn effectively, you are able to practice effectively. Okay, the 5 major steps in effective learning is fix up your goal, yes. Deconstruct your skill, yes. Research, yes. Remove barriers of practice and pre-commit to 20 hours of practice. There you learn that skill, however harder it is, however difficult the skill is, and you are going to learn it. Okay, that's what I have to give an example of writing. It's again, in while writing in exam, if you know your handwriting is good, then you worry about the contents, the quality content. Yes, when you have a sufficient content, then you worry about the quality of content. Quality of content. Yes, this answer is there. This and these points everyone will write. What extra points I need to write in this question such that I will get more marks. You should think in that way. And I already told you, no one is having the key. No teacher can give you the key. If they are saying that we are giving the key to your success, that's wrong. Ultimately, whatever they teach, whatever you understand, ultimately you yourself have to create the key for your success, no one else will help you. Okay, that's why. So it's your success. You need to prepare the key. Okay, and the second thing which you have to remember is, yes, that is about the fast learning. Okay, so attributes of a leader and fast learning you have learned in this class, and let's see, we'll go forward. So yes, the story I have to tell. Yes, so when you understand about attributes of a leader, very simply I told you, I make it a GP, TCR, DCL. G stands for guiding vision, yes. P stands for passionate, yes. H stands for honesty, I stands for integrity, GP, TC. T stands for trust, C stands for curiosity, T, R stands for risk, minimum risk, maximum benefit, and DCL, dedication, and DC, L, listening, dedication, listening, and T stands for he is charisma, whatever you want to say. That is very important. It's very difficult. Charisma, whatever the charisma. See, that is an attitude. In other words, it's an attitude itself. Okay, it's mainly nothing about the look. Look should be there. You should be looking neat, and it won't. You won't get that charisma just on one day. You need to respect it. It is your character rather than anything else. It's a very, very strong character person, and you are going to reflect on your face. Charisma. So you need to have a maturity, a respect for the others. That too, especially respect for the people, respect for the followers. Okay, respect for the humanity, believing in the humanity. They are very strong character person, that these leaders, and they know themselves, and they know about others also, and they believe in themselves, and they know what to do to achieve their goals, and they self-correct themselves. That's what they're trying to say. Okay. Yes, this story I have to tell. Once what happened, I have studied this in one book also, and I have listened to some video also. They were saying about this story, and I have learned this in some other way, but we'll go step by step, and I have read it in some book also. See, what is the problem with the leaders? What is the problem with the managers? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I always say. Leaders are not made. They are born. Why I used to say, and I always used to say about positional leaders and personal leaders. Personal leaders are more effective rather than positional leaders. I had told. What exactly you are trying to say these things? See, there are two things which you have to remember when you say positional leader and personal leader. Example for that, very simple. I told you about Amitabh Bachchan sir is a personal leader, and Abhishek Bachchan sir is a positional leader, because he is the son of Amitabh Bachchan. That's why he is having that power. That is called as positional leader. So now I am very much worried about these things. What are these exactly? These things are. So now the position, we have in our experiment, we have studied, if you are a medical student, you have studied about Pavlov's experiment, Pavlov's bell experiment. That means when the dog is there in the dog is there in the dog room, there is a bell and you are going to give the food. There is a bell and you are going to give the food. Okay, in sometimes you don't give the food, but you just bell. There will be salivation from the dog. It is called as Pavlov's experiment. We learned it that in our physiology. So that's what is the positional reactions that you need to understand better rather than anything else. Now we'll see. That is about Pavlov's experiment. Okay, Pavlov's experiment. So the dog was there is a bell ringing, and after that the dog was given the food. It used to be continuously done for 1 month. Later there was only bell, there was no food, but still there will be salivation from the dog mouth. That is what is Pavlov's experiment. Now I put it in another word. Okay. See, There was a marine scientist. He's a marine scientist. He was trying to do one experiment with the marine animals. That is, he took the shark and he took the small fish, kept both in the same aquarium, bigger aquarium, and he was observing. Shark was there, and he introduced the smaller fish into the shark. The shark suddenly went to the smaller fish and it used to eat. The shark suddenly enters into the smaller fishes and it used to eat the smaller fishes very fast. Within zero point 0.2 to 0.3 seconds, they have calculated it. It is going to eat the smaller fishes. It is going to finish those smaller fishes. Later, marine scientist decided he has put a barrier in the center and kept the shark on one side and the smaller fishes on other side. The shark was very much aggressive initially. He tried to overcome the barrier 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, lakhs. Yes, now every time he studied the reaction time of the shark, it was increasing. So the intensity, the curiosity with which the shark was going to eat, for eating the smaller fishes was increasing. Intensity was decreasing and reaction time was increasing. Ultimately, remember, after about 1 lakh times, the shark stopped attempting itself. Then is the shark a good leader? That's what they're trying to say. Leaders won't give up until they achieve the success. Okay, so this is a marine scientist experiment. So with which, and some people do say that it was so much less curious, such that if you introduce the smaller fish into that shark part also, part of the aquarium also, it stopped eating the smaller fishes. Some people describe it. So, and one more experiment which you have to remember, and you might have studied in the cartoons and all, you might have heard also in some motivational speakers videos. Whenever you go to circus, Jambu circus, so many circuses are there. Whenever you go to circus, in the circus there are people who will be rearing these wild animals, especially lion, elephant, and all. And I suddenly, in my childhood, I suddenly was very much curious. I went to that circus. I saw that he was going and putting the lion on a very small, it's a very small iron rod was kept inside the earth and buried inside the earth, and it's a small part is projecting out. For that he was putting the chain of elephant. I suddenly asked him, said, you don't think so? It is so not so big a chain. Elephant will suddenly pick that and walk out. Then he replied, see sir, I have been, when the elephant was a kid, I have put that into those same chain, same iron hooks, same thing. At that time it has attempted thousand times. Now in the elephant mind, there is a feeling that if it tries to attempt to going out with that by breaking that rod will be difficult, because in the childhood it has attempted so many times and it has failed. Now it won't have the day to break that that iron chain and go. That's why how we train the animals. That's why how we use the animals in the circus. I was really very much, oh, what is this happening? It was very nice. I was like, I was really very much shocked about this fact. See, the animals are trained in that way. Animal mind is trained in that way, and you cannot train your mind. Definitely. And there are some people, I believe, just because they don't believe in themselves, they are not able to achieve. Just because they don't believe in themselves, and they are not able to achieve anything in their life, and they are waste. I remember I have seen. They don't trust themselves. They don't believe themselves. That's what I'm trying to say. And there is also saying, if your leader of a monkey's group is a lion, the monkeys will behave like a lion. And if the leader of the lion's group is a monkey, and the lions will behave like a monkey. This one. Yatha Raja Tatha Prajaham. In our Sanskrit there is a shloka called as Yatha Raja Tatha Prajaham. That means, however you use your king, you'll follow him. Like this, his subordinates will be. Like this, like the king, his people will be. So that is what they are trying to say. So, if the lion is a king of monkey, monkeys will behave like lion is the leader of a monkey group. The monkeys will behave like a lion. If the monkey is the group of a lion's group, the lions will behave like a monkeys. That's what very important, rather than anything else. Okay, so that's about this lion group and monkey group. Yes. The third thing which you have to remember is story. First story, shark and small fish story. Okay, Pavlov's experiment. That all medical students have studied these things, about Pavlov's experiment and all. And the circus animals, training the circus animals. Okay, and if the lion is the leader of monkey's group, the monkeys will behave like a lion. And if the monkey is the leader of lion's group, the lions will behave like a monkeys. That is the importance of a leader. He will be guiding others. That's much needed. That's what I'm trying to say. So what exactly these things are now? Yes. So attributes of a leader: guiding vision, passion, honesty, integrity, trust, curiosity, and risk, minimum risk, maximum result, dedication. The leaders will be dedicate themselves 100% to the about the task, and charisma or charisma. It's maturity. It's mainly maturity and respecting the subordinates and the followers, giving importance for their words. That's what it's about. Charisma. It's a difficult. It's not a one day you can learn the charisma or charisma in one day. It's a time-taking process. Listening. I told you 99% of your solution to any problem is in a relationship is by listening. Okay, next we'll discuss. Okay, now you have learnt about attributes of a leader and the effective learning. What are the major steps involved in effective learning or fast learning? First you have to fix your goal, then deconstruct your skills, make the major skill and minor skills, and research, remove the barrier of practice, pre-commitment of 20 hours of focused practice. That helps you. Okay, now we'll go with leader versus manager. Yes. So what is exactly yes, leader, manager, and a business person. Leader, a person who is followed by others. Manager, a person controlling or administering the business or a part of your business. A person regarded in terms of skill in household or financial and other management. Yes, we will go step by step. Leadership is the ability to develop vision that motivates others to move with a passion towards a common goal. Yes, so the definition of leadership. Yes, we'll go. It's a very nice one actually. Yes, management is the ability to organize resource or coordinate with the execution of tasks necessary to reach the goal in a timely and a cost-effective manner. Time and cost is very important for the manager, but now for the leader, the people are more important. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Communication, motivation. Yes, we'll go with this, but something I have written in the book. We'll go that for that also. Difference between the manager and the leader. Yes. Yes. A manager can become a leader. Yes, he should become a leader. Manager should become an effective leader. Okay, manager should become an effective leader. That's what we all are interested in saying. Okay, yeah, manager should become an effective leader. Now we'll go step by step. What is this trying to say? Yes. See, managerial position to the leadership position. Yes. When you're moving from the managerial position to a leadership position. In the animal, like in stories, I forgot to tell one more story. That is a story of a ant. You see, when the ant was trying to climb a wall, it was very slippery. It is not able to climb that wall. It tried thousand, lakhs, crores times, and finally it has achieved to climb that wall. So that's why that desire, burning desire, those things will be there in the leader rather than in the manager. It will be there in the leader. So that you have to remember, that you need to understand. So now what they're trying to say, yes. So first you need to move from the managerial position to the leadership position. So in the managerial position, what is important? It is called mainly the technical skills, which is important rather than the people skill. Like we say, the leaders, what they are having is they are worried about the people, so they know about the people, they know about the people problem, and so they will be very helping for the people. For those managers, they are not worried about the people. They were just a person who is implementing the laws or the orders given by the higher official. So managerial, okay, yes, technical skills, people skills. Okay, 90% of the technical skill and 10% of people skill will be there in the managerial position, but in the people skill there will be 90% of attitude rather than anything, and 10% skill, if you know. That's more than enough. We'll see what exactly personal power, positional power. Yes. So here, yes, 3 things which you need to remember to improve your personally effective. First you need to become personally effective person, then you improve your interpersonal effectiveness. So what they are trying to say, if you are a good personally effective person, then you become a better interpersonally effective person. Personal effective, interpersonal effective. I already told you in the leadership this is the problem, so this you need to understand. Personally effective and interpersonal effectiveness. Now what exactly these things are? So person who is personally effective If he's a good person effective, he will become a better interpersonally effective person. To become interpersonally effective, what you need to understand, you need to have a 3 major skills or 3 major vision. See, whenever we are speaking about leaders will change the field of vision. If he is from this much, it will appear this much bad, you go far, and you are able to miss some of the fonts in the picture. So vision, okay, will change the field of vision, change the view, the vision at which he was observing that problem. That is much important, rather than your. So now, what is the interpersonal? So personally effective person, interpersonal effectiveness. What are the 3 things which you need to do? So first, what they say, the way with which you are seeing the problem, you should change it. How you can change? See the problem. Do not see the thing worse than they are. Do not see the things worst than they are. Second, see the things as they are. See the things as they are. And the third one is, see the things better than they are. See the things better than they are. See the things, don't see the things worse than they are. Don't see it. Yes, it is worst thing only, but don't see it worse than they are. Okay, if they are worst, but don't see it beyond that. See the things as how it is. You see the thing how it is. Like I said, you just see the thing. That is how they are. Don't, and see better than they are. These 3 skills, if you learn in the interpersonal effective, you become a very good interpersonally effective person. Interpersonally effective person. Okay. So see the things, don't see the things worse than they are. See the things as they are. See the thing better than they are. Okay. So how you can do that? Okay, you need to, psychiatrists say, you need to feel good to deal good. I would rather say you need to deal good to feel good. It's my rule. I don't know. Even I am a medical professional person. The people say, they who studied on psychology, psychiatrists, they say that you need to feel good to do good. You need to feel good to look good. I already told you. In the next top model, our famous photographer Gabur Ratnani sir told, you need to feel good to look good. But I would rather say you need to look good, then you will feel good. You need to do good, then you will feel good. And you need to deal good, then you automatically feel good. Why this problem arises? This mainly problem with our middle class people. Why I am trying to say this means, even rich people also, that nothing like that, but why I am trying to say this means, we will need to feel good to live, deal good. If you stick to that word, in a year, or for you take it in a month, you will be feeling good only 1 or 2 times. During that time also, you feel that you are feeling good, but you are not in a mood to deal. So what you will do? You will go and play the things, play cricket, you will go and watch movies. Then your feel good time is also gone. In a month, you will be feeling good only 1 or 2 times. The rest of the times, you won't be feeling good. Okay, I am trying to say from a normal person point of view. So then it doesn't work out. So better you deal good, you automatically feel good. That's my mantra. Remember, you need to deal good, then you automatically feel good. So behavior based on what you feel that has happened to you, or not what has happened to you. Okay, that's what they're trying to say. Feel what has happened to you. Yes, this has happened to me. You say as it is. Worse than you, this has happened. This I am over. My future is over. My career is. Don't see worse than they are. See, something has happened to you. Don't see the thing worse than they are. If this has happened, my career is over. My life is over. What I have to do? No. See the thing as they are. Yes, I have done this. This has happened, and they have done this. I have to do this. Simple, as they are, and see the things better than they are. It's okay with some mind. They have done problem to me. No problem. When they will come for me, then also I will feel better. So we'll see. That's what it is. See the things better than they are, and this will definitely help us. Like if you think in a positive way, definitely it will definitely make some difference. Okay. So 3 major steps in improving your personal effective interpersonal effectiveness is don't see the things worse than they are, see the things as they are, see the things better than they are. That will help you in managing, and that is the main quality of a leader. You need to deal good to feel good. That's my motive. I already told you, you should understand. Yes. When a value of somebody's negative value system, when you value somebody's negative value system, his negative value system becomes your value system. That is very important. Everyone will have a negative things and negative. Everyone will have. Okay, what they're trying to say, when you value someone's negative value system, and his negative value system becomes your value system. Okay, and you're giving value for them. You're giving value for their weaknesses. Okay, and remember, whenever your weaknesses are there, you make them as your lifetime opportunities. Okay, make your weaknesses as your lifetime opportunities. That will help you. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. So yes, when you value someone's negative value system, it becomes your value system, and in the your value system is yours, then you need to your value system. Okay, negative value system and your value system. Yes. Negative value system and your value system. Yes, his negative value system becomes your value system, and definitely he will feel better. Okay, the people skills: control paradigm leadership and release paradigm leadership. Yes, this you have to remember. Simple, these are technical words. If you don't understand, also no problem, but simply you should remember. In the people skill, there are 2 things which you have to remember. One is control paradigm leadership, release paradigm leadership. Controlling your people. Yes, controlling, thinking your people are more aggressive or they are bad. Thinking about, that's what I am trying to say. You give value for his negative value system, and it becomes your value system, then you will be that is the main thing which you have to remember. So what they are trying to say here, control paradigm leadership, that you control your people. Release paradigm leadership is the release their potential and start performing better. Yes, that's also control your control paradigm leadership and release paradigm leadership. So when you control your followers, when you control your people such that you are doing good for them. For example, early morning you make your followers to get up and do the exercises. In the winter, it will be so much cold and it will affect their health also. So you better tell them, at least instead of in the place of 5 o'clock, you get up at 7 o'clock and do your exercise, and that's what. That is controlling your people. That is control paradigm leadership. Release paradigm leadership, you know the potential of your followers. You tell him, you release. That means in the evening, if your followers are reading in the reading room for achieving the research knowledge or knowledge, you know their potential. You tell at 8 o'clock is the target. You tell them you can read till 12 o'clock also. Release paradigm leadership. You know their potential. So, and you are releasing them 12 o'clock, and they will definitely give you a good result. That's what they're trying to say. Release paradigm leadership. So mentality is very important. Mentality is what your mind thinks about the reality, but reality will be different. This is very important. Okay, this is mindfulness and mindfulness and mindfulness. Okay, the spellings are different. Mindful, I am mindful. Yes, very active. Mindful, completely studied with some wrong things, wrong things. That is, mind is full. Mind is full is different. Mindful is different. Okay, that's you have to remember. We'll discuss about it in upcoming classes also. No problem. So what I'm trying to say here is, mentality is what your mind knows about the reality. Many people remember, many people fail in this only. They are not able to manage the situation because of the weak in their mentality. Reality is different and mentality is different. Mentality is what your mind knows about the reality. Thinking about the reality is mentality. A perceived reality is mentality. What you have perceived, perception, positive perception, perceived reality is your mentality. Do not miss a relationship. Yeah, people don't care how much you know, they know how much you care. So it's the basic rule in leadership. Don't miss anyone. Even though he's your enemy, you speak with them, you encourage him. That is the quality of a true leader. So people don't know what they don't care what you know. They know what they care, what you care. Care is very important, especially for the leaders. When you want to become a leader, you should care for your people. And the attributes I told you should care. You should have curious. You should have passion, guiding vision. Okay, those things should be there. And the reality, what is actually real? I already told you. Exactly, I want to give an example. Okay. So, reality, I'm a doctor. Okay. What my perceived reality is, I will become a IAS officer. I will become a politician. That is perceived reality. That's not real. At present, I am a doctor. I am working. That's what. Okay. That is what is matters. Mentality is perceived reality. It's not reality. It's perceived reality. What your mind have perceived regarding the reality. Reality is what exactly it is. Okay. People skills, greater relationships. Okay. So improve your people skill. People skill you improve. Your relationship will improve. You don't go. You need to grow. Yes. Yes. So that's what I told you about the leadership explanation. Word itself explains everything. Lead by people, encouraging, and should have a goal. You should have a goal. Enthusiastic, ambitious. You should be very much enthusiastic, and the excitement should be there. Ambitious and dedication. Dedication, a determination. Determination. Told about digging story and all. Determination. And for encouraging others and or for ready to learn and teach. Okay, that's what they're trying to say. Okay. Yeah. He is ready to influence others. Yeah. This, I think, yeah, bad line. No problem. So, yeah. So very simple. After that, attributes of we'll just repeat. We'll have on talk just. So first we have learned attributes of a leader, that is guiding vision, G. P for passion, I for integrity, H for honesty, and T for trust, C for curiosity, TCR for risk, minimum risk, maximum result, D for dedication. Okay, D for dedication, and DC stands for charisma, and L stands for listening. Okay, these are attributes of a leader. So we are also studied about the positional leadership and personal leadership qualities, or positional effective, interpersonal effectiveness. To improve your interpersonal effectiveness, you need to do three things. So don't see the things worse than they are. See the things as they are. See the things better than they are. That will help you rather than anything else. Okay, in removing your negativity. Perceived reality is mentality. What you have perceived about the reality is your mentality. So mentality, you should be mentally strong enough. Okay, when you value someone's negative value system, it will become your value system. Then you'll become a leader, and then you control paradigm leadership and release paradigm leadership. Control. Sometimes leader should control his people. In some at times you need to release the people. So that is control paradigm leadership and release paradigm leadership. Mentality is perceived reality. So you need to, yes, people, they don't care how you know, they care only about what you know. I mean, how you care for them. And when you want to become a leader, you need to you don't lose any people, even though he's your enemy. Don't lose them. Okay, you need to improve. And main characteristics of a leader: leader should lead by examples. So he should. Every leader will have his own story. That's what they're trying to say. Lead by examples. Enthusiasm, ambitious. You should have a goal, and determination and dedication. Okay. E for again encourage others, and R stands for what? R stands for ready to learn, and he is ready to learn. Yes, of course he is ready to learn, and he is ready to teach his followers. That is very important rather than anything else. And the stories, you know that. So they say in a local saying that if the lion is a leader of monkey's group, then the monkeys behave like lion. If the monkey is a leader of lion's group, the lions will behave like a monkeys. That is the importance of a leader. Very important thing. Okay, and the story that shark and small fish story, marine aquarium. Earlier, a shark used to come and eat the fish very fast, and he has put a barrier. It has tried 1,000 times, lakhs times. Then the intensity with which it was attacking was decreasing, and time was increasing, reaction time, and at some time it start attacking itself. That's what is a marine experiment. Pavlov's experiment was studied in ringing the bell and food to the dog, and now this bell, there is no food, but still there will be salivation in the dog mouth. That is what is Pavlov's experiment. And the positional and personal leaders, effectiveness, and that's what this is the problem with this. And the smaller ant, it will try to climb the wall. It will try for 1 lakh or so many times, but it won't live until it climbs the wall. Okay, that's what they're trying to say. That is what is called as people skill, which is that desire, that effectiveness is they should be there rather than anything else. So this is about the leader and attributes of a leader. Okay, so next we discuss about the difference between the leader and the manager because of the bad light. No problem. So the next class we discuss about difference between a leader and a manager. So that's it. If you want anything, yes. I just want to read the stotram. ओम प्रणव शिवसा देवं गौरी पितृ विनायकं भक्त्यावासं स्मरणित महाकमर्चते प्रथमं कृतनं च एकन्दं द्वितीयकं तृतीयकष्टभिङ्गां च गजवक्त्रं चतुर्थकं पञ्चमं बौद्धं च षष्ठमिकटमेव च सप्तमविघ्नराजं च दुर्गुणं तराष्टमं नवमं फलचन्द्रं च दशमं तु विनायकमेकदशं गणपतिं द्वादशं तु गजाननं द्वादशैतानि नामानि त्रिसन्ध्यं यः पठेन् नरः न च विघ्नभयं तस्य सर्वसिद्धिं करो विद्यार्थी विद्यार्थी पुत्रार्थी लब्धे पुत्रान् मोक्षार्थी लब्धे गतिं जगत् गणपतिहस्तं षड्वर्मासे फलं लभते संवत्सरेण सिद्धिं च नवतनात् संशयः अष्टाभ्यः ब्राह्मणाभ्यः लिखित्वा समर्पयामि तस्य विद्यावत् सर्वगणेशस्य प्रसादः इति गणेश Sarvan Sankrishnatam Ganapati Sarponam Gajasya Vignanaja Nambojara Shivatmaja Akradunda Siddhagana Kubja Vinayaka Vignanasha Vikata Vamana Sarvadevata Sarvartashan Bhagwan Ignarta Dumdaka Sarva Devadi Deva Ekadanta Pala Chandra Ganeshwara Ganapati Agajan Nagajan Hanishani Kandamukta Kanto Pasma Hamantam Datmakaya Gatum Burbu Sahata Saturn Burgo Desadi Diana Prachodayata Asapuma Sangamaya Tamusova Jagamaya Pramaya Om Shanti 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 Nilanjana Samabharam Ravi Putram Mangam Chaya Marthana Sambutam Nashan Taptashamarum Pichin Keshapat Shweta Padmadram Devtam Surim Pramahim Sarvu Mangala Mangaleshia Savar Sat Kirani Train Beki Guri Narayani Namusute Namo Narayanaya Om Kalyana Budagatraya Gamita Tamtani Srimad Venkatanataya Srinivasa Mahana Namo Narayanaya Om Niranjana Samabharam Ravi Putram Magam Chaya Marthana Sambutam Tam Nanchan Saptashar Samarum Pichin Keshapat Shweta Padmadram Devtam Surim Pramahim Sarva Mangala Mangaleshia Savar Sat Kirani Train Beki Guri Narayani Namusute Namo Narayanaya Om. Thank you so much. So myself, Dr. Thipperudraswamy, I have written a book on personality development system, and everything is there in the book. I already told you my book will tell you the depth of an ocean if you are swimming in the ocean. My book will tell you the height of the sky if you are flying in the sky. But ultimate swimming and flying you yourself have to do. Okay, so I'm planning to do a trial attempt in doing the Guinness Book of World Record in the longest speech on marathon. Let's see. I'm planning to do it, and I'm going to speak continuously for about hours together, more than 100 hours. Let's see. Now earlier it was there in the name of Mr. Valsaraj KP from Kerala, and now it has been with Mr. Anantaram KC of Nepal. Let's see. I think I am able to do it by speaking about personality development system topics continuously for more than 100 hours. I want to do a Guinness Book of Record. Thank you. Jai Ganesh, Jai Shri Ram. Thank you. Myself, Dr. Thipperudraswamy. I have written a book on personality development system. Thank you.